Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, use review cartoon series, anime series, or something completely random. Today we're going to talk about Baby Boss, back on business season 4, the end. This series finally kinda ended because they do announce they do come out a sequel to the movie, but they go with a different completely approach. But besides this final season was sort of a surprise because I wasn't expecting that much at all because this is Baby Boss. You seen the series, you know what you're getting. But it's one of those that I wasn't expecting. They finally kind of got their act together. I mean, the best they can because it never felt the show was stretching the idea like season 3 because this one really have a focus of the main character Baby Boss doing his own thing. Funny, he is the CEO, the one who runs everything. But the only problem is he was sort of stretching himself because he between his brother and the business. He can't have one or the other. He needs to choose one. And you see every single episode trying to stress him out to be in control, be that perfect CEO. But the only problem is when he focuses on one thing, the other one ruins completely. Like he focuses on his own brother. Baby Cole finally breaks down without Baby Boss. He focuses on Baby Cole, his brother, kind of disappointing, broken, ruined his own brother relationship. So you see him sort of trying to be this perfect being, but he can't. But at the end of the series, he decides his own brother just so he can let someone else take in charge. But I love it they do point out something very interesting about Baby Boss, that he was made for this job. He was made to be controlled, made to be CEO. But at the point that he overdoes it, in fact, he had nothing to fix or regulate, he goes crazy. He feels he needs to be controlled, but at the end, he is the biggest weakness of Baby Cole. So this is the reason why you see, like last season, the chairman didn't want him to be in charge because he is competent, but at the same time, he just keeps screwing himself over and over again because he doesn't know how to calm down. So that's what I mean. That was sort of interesting they point out in this series. Now let's talk about the villains of this series. You have two. One about the Puppy Co, who kind of rented their own space and Baby Co did next right to them. I thought that was kind of strange and weird, but that's how the show works. But on top of that, I feel kind of odd that they didn't allow them to talk. I feel it'd be more interesting the puppies could talk, so you have a very interesting argument or something dumb. But once more, I feel that kind of missed opportunity. But besides that, they were okay. That was interesting to see them there. Besides it, the second or the main villain of the series, this sort of educational show called Pig and Tab and Maria sort of are kind of like Dora Explorer. They basically are very educational for infants, and they were basically a threat to Baby Cole. And I thought it was sort of interesting because they're the only ones didn't want a piece of the pie. They just want to be left alone and just entertain children. But they actually have a kind of like a underhand thing in between them. In other words, they wanted Baby Cole, but just the tower, not the business. So that was sort of interesting. But at the end, they kind of don't want anything about the business, just the area. That's something very interesting motivation how they sort of took over. But once more, that's all I can actually say because it was sort of simplistic. Especially you have Maria, who would be the translator to these two animals, to the babies, making the voice. That was completely interesting. Once more, that's all they are. Very interesting. Funny was up to you. To me, I was enjoying a little bit of everything. Not a lot, but enough to be entertained. This was at the very beginning because this series always was something in the side, you got nothing else to do. If you like the movie, you watch it. And that's what I did. I just sort of watched it. I kind of hated it at the very beginning, but at the end, I do gradually enjoy it. My final thoughts about this series, I was thinking, okay, that's all it really is. I cannot add anything else to my thoughts. I enjoy a little things here. That the rest of it I hate it, but I enjoy enough to watch it occasionally. But that's it. I got nothing else to say. Just one question. Did you enjoy the end? Did you enjoy this series? You excited for the sequel? Let me know down below. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.